Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and entertain ya.
Gotta hide, I'm not here to entertain ya. Just walk away and face the showdown. I won't fight, I don't care about the bleeding. 'Cause my freedom's undefeated. My soul on fire, burning desire. Make no mistake, 'cause the stakes are getting higher. Gotta hide, I'm not here to entertain ya. I'm not here to entertain ya.
Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and entertain ya.
What is up, guys? Dashing here and live. We are for yet another edition of CMV, and it's Shockwave number 74. We had an amazing premiere week. Some literally barn burners, humdingers straight out the gate. This brand new season, like DRH Troy Colt, last episode of Shockwave, and that big boy bash between global champion Morgan and Ricky Gelani a couple of days ago on Octane, but now it's a whole new week. And we jump straight into the action as always here on Shockwave, and a qualifying match gonna get us started for that 6-woman ladder match that'll take place at our first special event of the new season. In just a few weeks, climb to fame to crown a new Rising Star champion. And the reason, of course, that we are forced to crown a new Rising Star champion, well, we'll get into a little bit later on tonight with some exclusive footage provided to CMV by Tailco Val, perhaps giving us a look into exactly what happened and perhaps who was behind the brutal attack on Isabella Almas during the offseason that, well, put her out of action and forced the higher authority to vacate the Rising Star Championship. But as you can see, Chloe Marks preparing to go one-on-one with the unfortunate truth, Ellie Quinn, for the first spot in the ladder match at Climb to Fame. Neither of these women have ever held the Rising Star Championship. And for Chloe Marks, she is still, it is kind of hard to believe that, how long has Chloe Marks been in CMV now? 2 years, 2 full seasons, and she has still yet to hold championship gold. Whereas Ellie Quinn, a 2-time Women's World Champion, former Women's Tag Team Champion as well, and she kicked off her season in a big way. A couple nights ago on Octane with a great win against Gianna, and afterwards letting it be known that the unfortunate truth will spread throughout CMV this season. A total takeover for the Killjoy Club. Ellie Quinn marching her way to the ring. We're going to see the debut of her Killjoy Club stablemates this upcoming episode of The Underground. Some tag team action, as we'll see how Stevie Gabriel and Taylor Wagner get it done in the ring. What a great way to kick off Shockwave here, though. A night where championship gold, speaking of, will be on the line. Our main event, the World Tag Team titles up for grabs as Kill Your Heroes, Josh Wolf and Peligro, will challenge the Allied Powers, Killian Red and the Bloody Brit Chris Andrews. And speaking of ladder matches that Climb to Fame, we know Pat LaFay breaking the news last week. The All-Stars ladder match for a Climb to Fame contract, an opportunity at the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship anytime, anywhere. All former world champions going to collide. Josh Wolf, Peligro, John Lipnick, Leon Gata, Troy Cole, and the Bloody Brit, Trish Andrews. But right now, we're going to find out who's going to climb to fame to compete in that ladder match to crown a new Rising Star champion. The Rising Star champions are going to be hanging high above the ring. 6 women, a whole bunch of ladders. And we'll see who's going to go into this new season with the Rising Star Championship wrapped firmly around their waist. And a hot start here by Ellie Quinn. Gets caught with a kick to the midsection. Chloe marks her season debut in the ring here, although we all saw her get dirty last episode of Shockwave, coming out here and costing Danny Elliott her debut matchup against Beatrice Lotus. Marks not taking it easy on the newcomers to the women's division this season. Taking the role of a bully, if you will. And I'm sure Danny Elliott is not going to forget that anytime soon, although Chloe Marks did tell her to watch her back. Oh, well, Ellie Quinn most certainly did not get all of that. Just clipping Chloe Marks, able to take her off her feet. Here tonight, we're also going to fill the final spot in the interim Intercontinental Championship match that'll take place at Climb to Fame. That fatal 4-way we saw last episode of Shockwave. Justice Stone, Rafael Hernandez, and David Pope qualify. Here tonight, Max Cutter and DRH gonna battle for the 4th and final spot. At the count of 6, Ellie Quinn gonna take this fight back into the ring. So now she goes up to the top rope. You never know when she might look to pull out that 450 splash of hers, but doesn't look like that's what she's going for right here. Instead, a dropkick that gave Chloe Marks just a little too much time right there. Guys, how about this matchup here tonight on Shockwave, episode 74? Troy Colt, one-on-one with John Lipnick, a main event in any arena. We're going to see it right here tonight as both men look for momentum going into the All-Stars ladder match at Climb to Fame. Obviously, neither man kicking off the season the way I'm sure they would have liked to. Last episode of Shockwave, Troy Colt losing to DRH and John Lipnick losing to Styles Be Godly. Opportunity for at least one of them to turn things around and get momentum on their side ahead of Climb to Fame. Mark's going to throw Ellie Quinn back into the ring, but Quinn, this time she does pull it off to perfection. You can see that the rest of Killjoy Club not out here at ringside for Ellie Quinn. Getting prepared for their debut tag match on the Underground, one would have to assume. Quinn going to try to handle this on her own. Mark's going to try and throw her into the steel steps. Ellie Quinn able to stop herself short though, and Chloe Mark's going to get sent careening into the steps. Count of 6 here. Trekking into dangerous territory, and Marks not wanting to risk it, attempting to drag Ellie Quinn back into the ring, but a few well-placed elbows to the midsection. Irish whip countered, and there goes Ellie Quinn into the steel steps. Wait a minute, guys. Can Quinn get back into the ring in time? Right at the count of 9. Chloe Marks talking some trash right to her face. Off the rope she goes, and a kick right between the eyes. That might do it right there. 1, 2, no, kick out by the Prodigy. A much meaner, but perhaps a much more focused Chloe Marks than we've ever seen before. Not coming to play around this season. Look at Ellie Quinn, though, stalking Marks as she picks herself up in the corner. Now full steam ahead. A forearm smash may have just cracked the jaw of Chloe Marks. Now goes for a stop, but Marks able to grab the boot. Trips her up. Might have knocked loose a couple of front teeth right there. Looks her dead in the eyes, does Chloe Marks. Oh, look at the hitter. Wait a minute. With Ellie Quinn's own finishing maneuver. But guys, that's the theme music of Danny Elliott. I told you Danny Elliott wasn't soon going to forget what happened last episode of Shockwave. The newcomer is here to get some revenge. Wait a minute. She's in the ring. She's in the ring with a steel chair, and the ref didn't see it. Danny Elliott with some payback. A steel chair shot right over the head of Chloe Marks. And the ref, I guess he's just going to think that steel chair popped out of thin air. But now Elliot Quinn able to get back to her feet, and Chloe Marks finds herself in big-time trouble. What goes around comes around, they do say. Quinn off the ropes. Beautiful springboard drop kick just when Marks may have had this match won after hitting Ellie Quinn with her own Fisherman's DDT. You have to imagine Marks was going to get the victory right there, qualify for the Rising Star Championship match, but now that all comes crumbling down thanks to Danny Elliott. 1, 2, oh, kick out. Marks is not dead just yet. Stays in the fight just a little bit longer, but perhaps it might be not Quinn. Keep it on top for a big old forearm to the side of the head. Not like you could just easily recover from a steel chair shot to the head. Now what is Ellie Quinn looking for? Nothing that's going to benefit Chloe Marks. Look at this middle of the ring. Modified STF. And Chloe Marks, look at that. Trying to rip her goddamn head off. Forced to tap out. And Ellie Quinn is going to climb to fame. The first of 6 to qualify for the Rising Star Championship match. But a big thank you to Danny Elliott, that's for sure. Marks had the match won, but again, what goes around comes around. That was karma right there, smacking Chloe Marks over the head. Elliott making it clear she's not going to be picked on. But for Ellie Quinn, perhaps there is some truth to what she says, an unfortunate truth that this season belongs to her and the Killjoy Club. But as I mentioned before, guys, we got a bit of a look into exactly what happened to Isabella Almas during the offseason. The brutal attack in the CMV Performance Center locker room, women's locker room, that left her unconscious and, well, put her out of action, forced the Rising Star Championship to be vacated. The following footage provided to us by Tilco Val. Let's take a look as we get ready for the next matchup here tonight on Shockwave. Breaking news from earlier this week that I can share with you all now. The reigning, defending Rising Star Champion Isabella Almas, guys, a couple weeks ago was found unconscious in the CME Performance Center locker room. Well, due to that, Isabella Almas has been stripped.
You would lay hands on my arsenal? Brazen, yet fascinating. Very well. I'll handle things from here.
Does Tailcoat Val know, guys, who is responsible for the attack on Isabella Almas? The footage, as you saw, cuts off, but was it cut off by Tailcoat Val? And if so, why would she want to withhold such information? Who attacked Isabella Almas? Seems like the only person who could get to the bottom of that is Tailcoat Val, but, well, one can never really understand the motivations of Tailcoat Val. And coming up next, like I said earlier, a main event in any arena. We are seeing it right here tonight on Shockwave. 2 former world champions, 2 of the 6 men who will compete in the All-Stars ladder match at Climb to Fame for a Climb to Fame contract that guarantees the winner a shot at the Undisputed Championship anytime, anywhere. John Lipnick, though, recovering quite nicely after what transpired last episode of Shockwave when he was bashed upside the head with the Undisputed Championship by Styles Be Godly and then rather swiftly put down in the ring. But what happened afterwards certainly has had the CMV Universe a buzz all week long. Lipnick, after that defeat, on his knees, laughing in the face of Styles Be Godly and telling him as blood trickled down his face, tomorrow you will be forgotten. You are nothing but a a punk, nothing but an enforcer, nothing but the right hand of Pat LaFave. Many like you have come before. Many of you will come in the future. You will be forgotten. But John Lipnick is forever. And Lipnick vowing that he will take the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship from Styles B. Godley, no matter what Godley does to him. And we saw Godley do quite a lot to him in that Shockwave ring. But Lipnick just kept getting back up, kept smiling, kept laughing. And he's not going to be laughing when he's faced with Troy Colt in that ring here tonight. Not after what Troy Colt did last episode of Shockwave with DRH. What a match. And even in defeat, Troy Colt making sure, putting everyone on notice, putting the fans on notice, the boys in the back, the higher authority. Like we said before the season began, nothing's going to hold me back. This is going to be my season. I will make it back to the top. I will be world champion once again. And he has his opportunity. Come climb to fame. If he can indeed scale a ladder, unhook that briefcase, and earn himself a shot at the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. And Troy Colt likely recovering quite nicely, man. What a match this is going to be. You imagine the rest of the boys in the All-Stars ladder match watching. Josh Wolf Peligro, Chris Andrews, Leon Gata. Of course, our main event here tonight, going to see Wolf and Peligro challenge the Allied Powers for the World Tag Team titles. So here we go. We all know I have that vintage dashing memory, but I dare say I think this might be the very first time ever we are seeing Lipnick and Colt one-on-one. Again, could be wrong, probably am wrong. But if not the first time ever, then at least in quite a while. Big kick to the midsection. And again, momentum at stake for both guys. Going into Climb to Fame for Troy Colt. Even though such a great match last episode of Shockwave, he still was defeated, as was Lipnick. So both these guys really wanting to get this victory. I'd say especially Troy Colt, though. After what he said, after the promises he made before the season began, he really can't afford to follow up one loss with another. Oh, big drop kick to the side of the head. Lipnick and hoist Troy Colt up to his feet. Kick to the midsection, stuns him just long enough for Colt to retake control. Irish whip, Lipnick counters, out onto the apron goes Colt, able to hold on. Oh, but the hot shot knocks him down to the outside. Lipnick trying to go and collect Troy Colt, but the referee doing his job, keeping him at bay. Oh, and Lipnick just knocks him right back down to the outside. You know, Lipnick said he's got a lot to atone for. And maybe Lipnick isn't exactly doing it the right way. You know, we saw what he did the last couple of months of last season, attacking systematically almost every single member, it seemed like, of the Shockwave roster, trying to make up for all the horrible things he's done over the years. But you can see it right across his chest. Redeem. Lipnick wanting to redeem himself. And a hell of a way to do that would be to take away from Pat LaFave, to take away from the higher authority, that which gives them a lot of their power, the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Big knee to the side of the head and follows it up with a Hangman's neckbreaker. Well, it is all John Lipnick so far as Colt desperately crawls into the corner, but he ain't going to find any refuge against someone like John Lipnick. Look at these stops. And even going to go so far as to flip off Troy Colt. Now goes for the pin. Only a one count. Lipnick not going to put away Troy Colt that easily. It took DRH, man, last week just about everything and then some to keep Troy Colt down for the 3 count. Irish whip into the steel steps. Gut first goes John Lipnick. Still to come here tonight on Shockwave. Guys, up next, the final spot in the interim Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way at Climb to Fame will be filled when Max Cutter and DRH go one-on-one. We've also got a non-title matchup. Beatrice Lotus against Riley Van Wilson right here tonight. And again, our main event. Oh, Impaler DDT, the Luger landing, and at ringside, cracking the head of Troy Colton. Well, Colt continues to fight, does what he does. That's Troy Colt. We know this has been a very one-sided matchup thus far. Head first goes John Lipnick into the steel post. Lipnick back into the ring. Just a second for that 9 count. Clothesline. Back elbow. Colt with an Irish whip. Counters notice Lipnick. Full steam ahead. Out onto the apron. A kick to the side of the head. Gonna stun Lipnick just long enough. Colt off the top rope with a beautiful knee. Just like that, man, blink of an eye, Troy Colt flips things around, and now he's the one in the driver's seat. T-bone suplex, baby. Troy Colt talking about it earlier this week. It's been 2 years since he was the global champion. 2 long years. And after spending virtually all of last season getting his ass handed to him, well, Troy Colt doesn't shy away from it. He spent 95% of last season getting his ass kicked. Whether it was by George King, Bloody Justice, Jay Young, but he says this season will be different, and indeed will it be. Troy Colt, 330 slam! Into the pit. Oh, but how was that a rope break? I guess Lipnick's foot hit the bottom rope. I don't know. That was a bit of a shoddy call by the referee, in my opinion. I don't know how the hell that was a rope break. But Lipnick, you see, he doesn't even waste a breath, man. Just keeps on the attack. Now that he's in control, extends the arm, leg drop to the elbow. Lipnick saying, hang on just a second. Things turn around a little bit too quickly. But now drops Troy Colt face first on the apron. And follows it up with some murderous stomps right between the shoulder blades of Troy Colt and face first to the floor. Now Troy Colt just getting thrown around as Lipnick kick to the midsection, caught right back into the ring. Colt not one to play around. Giving himself just a second, hyping up the fans in attendance. Back into the ring, wasted just a couple of seconds, gives Lipnick a chance. Not able to avoid that beautiful Falcon Arrow, though. Just follow slam. Lipnick now. Oh, drills! Oh, there you go. I guess everybody gets one. Oh, but Lipnick's not happy about it. Resorting to choking Troy Colt out. Still a little bit of the old John Lipnick left. Look, people don't change overnight. That was a phenomenal reversal by Colt right there. Forearm smash gets thrown out. Lipnick with an Irish whip off the ropes. Bicycle knee to the jaw. Now going to take Troy Colt by the head. Trying to crack open his skull. Partner steps back, lines up the shot. Took a little bit too long. Aiming down the sights though. Now Colt with an Irish whip. Counters though off the ropes. Another bicycle knee. And Troy Colt's jaw going to be feeling some type of way now as Lipnick watches him pick himself up in the corner. Back and forth now between these two. Another T-bone suplex. Lipnick once more to the outside. Troy Colt banging his chest, saying, come on, where are you running to? DDT! Just giving Lipnick absolutely everything that he can handle. Now going for the leg. Off to the side. Looks like that did some serious damage to the hamstring. Gave John Lipnick maybe a good old-fashioned Charlie horse there. There's the choke again. Lipnick's got to be careful. Doesn't get himself disqualified. Pat LaFave's watching, the higher authority watching, everyone else in the All-Stars ladder match watching. Sarasi driver to put Troy Colt down for the 1, the 2, but not the 3. No tres for John Lipnick. Looks like maybe he was thinking about going up to the top rope. John Lipnick calling on the people. Drop the elbow right across the chest of Troy Colt. Colt comes back to life. Desperation pays off big as he drops Lipnick face first on the top turnbuckle. Woo! Oh, gives John Lipnick a rear view right there. A good old look at the backside. But it ain't enough to keep Lipnick down. Troy Colt's not finished, however. Turns him around for a second 330 slam. Oh, Troy. You got to know this referee a real stickler for the rules. What's he going for now, though? Oh, double knees to the gut. How about cracking a couple of ribs? Lipnick's getting very lucky with these rope breaks. Very, very lucky indeed. There's the power of Troy Colt, and so late in this matchup, too. The upper body strength. Now to the top. Wait a minute. Could be a Phoenix Splash. Could be a Phoenix Splash. I do believe so. Vintage Troy Colt. Oh, my God. These rope breaks. Ref. This ref is killing me. What's this? Troy Colt. What? Troy Colt with an Anaconda Vice. An Anaconda Vice is locked in by Troy Colt off a Uranagi. But John Lipnick not going to tap. Has John Lipnick ever tapped in his CMV career? Now the last chancery? Well, the Anaconda Vice didn't do it. Maybe a last chancery will. Troy Colt is throwing absolutely everything at John Lipnick. But nothing getting the job done. Hang on a second. Perhaps a third and final 3. No! Wait! Didn't immediately go for the pin. Troy Colt has learned. 1, 2. You've got to be joking. Troy Colt finally with a successful pin attempt. And John Lipnick kicks out. A third 330 slam. Just like that, Lipnick! Sweet embrace! The sweet embrace! Troy Colt's able to get out of it almost instantly. He knows that is not a submission hold you can afford to hang around in. You either get out of that right away or you are put to sleep. I don't even know if anybody's actually ever tapped out for the sweet embrace. I'm pretty sure Lipnick just puts you to sleep. Wait a minute. Thought maybe he was going to go for another Phoenix Splash, but instead a Meteora from off the top rope. Will that be enough to keep John Lipnick down? 1, 2. No, it will not. And if you're Troy Colt, man, way back to the top. What now? High risk. The Meteora a second time. Follows that up with a knee drop across the chest. Troy Colt. Again, though, gets a little bit overzealous. Lipnick sees it coming. Irish whip. What a clothesline. Straightforward. It ain't pretty, but it is most certainly effective. Lipnick, what the hell is this? What a submission applied by John Lipnick. I don't even know what the hell to call that. That was like a total body submission. I don't know if there's a single part of Troy Colt's body that was not affected by that hold. Lipnick wrapping himself around Troy Colt like a vine. And now the choke. Lipnick gonna deliver a reality check. I don't know if Troy Colt's the one of these two who needs a reality check. But a knee to the side of the head, gonna force Troy Colt into the corner. The choke again. Look at the refs getting a little bit fed up with John Lipnick here. Lipnick really testing the limits of this referee here with those chokes. Oh, and just like that, the snap reverse STO and a kick out from Troy Colt. I mean, what do we expect? putting two all-time greats, two former world champions, two men desperate for a win against each other. This is exactly what you're going to get. Once more, the Northern Lights suplex into the brainbuster. John Lipnick is hurting, rolls to the outside, hoping for a chance to catch his breath, but Troy Colt with a frog splash from the top to the outside. Move over Blake Virtue. I think we got a new best bout machine here in CMV. 2 for 2, man, and the match ain't even over yet. Extends that arm. Colt's got to start thinking outside the box here. Got to start coming up with a little something new, a little something unexpected, because nothing else has gotten the job done. Nothing else has managed to put away John Lipnick here tonight. Misses that standing moonsault, and Lipnick, oh no, not at ringside. Sarasi driver on the floor, man, neck first. I think I heard the crunch from over here, but Troy Colt somehow still alive. Counters the Irish whip into the ring, but runs right into a clothesline. Going for the eyes now. John Lipnick's getting desperate. It's becoming evident in his offense. Not very appreciative is Troy Colt's seatbelt suplex. That's a landing that'll have you gasping for air. Another leg drop to the extended arm. Maybe if Troy Colt gonna try to lock in the Anaconda Vice again, all this damage to the arm might pay off. Spins him around for a German suplex. Oh, but that took a lot out of Troy Colt too. Hardly able to get back up to his feet. But into the ring, man. How can you not appreciate Troy Colt? How can you not be a Troy Colt fan? But look at Lipnick. Oh no! Wait! Colt, man, he took the risk, but it's high risk for a reason. And it did not pay off there. He may have just delivered himself on a silver platter to John Lipnick. That one mistake might be exactly what Lipnick needed. Another choke. And Lipnick, where is he dragging him, dude? This is not going to end well for Troy Colt. Not going to end well indeed. Reverse STO into the second turnbuckle. But Colt takes it on the chin, man. Takes it like the champ he is. Back and forth. Reversal fest like it's 1999. Lipnick in an instant stalking Troy Colt. The sweet embrace. The sweet embrace is locked in again. And no instant escape this time. The referee calls for the bell. Wait! Styles Be Godly! Styles Be Godly was lying in wait! The undisputed World Heavyweight Champion again lays out John Lipnick, who was barely able to stand after such a match against Troy Colt. And for the second week in a row, Godly towering over an unconscious John Lipnick. Yeah, bro didn't even wait for the match to be fully over, man. The ref called for the bell. Godly immediately rushed the ring. Oh, a great match and a great win for John Lipnick. Just a shame he can't celebrate as Styles Be Godly. Like Pat LaFave said when he announced the All-Stars ladder match, hey, good luck to everybody in that matchup, but your prize is going to be eventually falling at the hands of Styles Be Godly. Well, hey, we still have some great matchups to look forward to here tonight on Shockwave, but I think it's safe to say for the second week in a row, Troy Colt has earned match of the night. What a matchup there. But another very clear message sent by Styles Be Godly. As up next, we find out who is going to get the fourth and final spot in the interim Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way at Climb to Fame. Last week here on Shockwave, David Pope of Hellfire defeating JB Hayes to qualify. Now it is Max Cutter's turn. And will Hellfire walk into Climb to Fame with a 50-50 chance of leaving with the interim Intercontinental Championship in their possession? That's only if Max Cutter can get through DRH, who last week here on Shockwave we saw have that barn burner with Troy Colt and pick up the win against the former global champion. And then have a hell of a run in the Zero-G Championship Gauntlet match on the inaugural edition of the Underground. The CMV veteran, the former Zero-G champion, DRH. The winner of this will join David Pope, Justice Stone, and Rafael Hernandez at Climb to Fame to crown an interim Intercontinental Champion. A little bit later on tonight, we will see Rafael Hernandez and Justice Stone one-on-one. It's definitely going to be a clash of styles here. The pure ruthlessness of Max Cutter against the speed and agility of DRH. And of course, you have the factor of David Pope at ringside that DRH needs to keep in mind, have eyes in the back of his head. Kicks in the midsection by Cutter. Oh, gets met with a big old slap across the chest. Well, if Max Cutter does win this matchup, again, a 50% chance of Hellfire leaving Climb to Fame with the interim Intercontinental Championship. Whether it's David Pope or Max Cutter, I don't think either of them really cares so long as the championship will be in their possession. They have also set their sights on Tag Team Championship gold. Obviously, the end of last season, despite numerous opportunities, they were not able to capture the Octane Tag Team titles. I'm sure they're going to be, what the fuck? David Pope just pulled out a ladder. Okay. Wait a minute. Pope up on the apron. I don't know exactly what he's doing, but Max Cutter is locked in a triangle choke. Trying to put away DRH early, but that ain't going to work. Off the ropes into an acai moonsault, lays out Cutter. David Pope's just in his own world out there, man, having himself a good old time. He did unsheathe that top turnbuckle, though. Max Cutter might be looking to utilize to his advantage. If the referee doesn't catch him in time, bang, old knee to the chest there. The violent one, Max Cutter calls himself, and for good reason. We all saw what he did last season, man, to the likes of Toyota Camry, to JT Moss. Goddamn, Toyota Camry still have to wear a neck brace, courtesy of Max Cutter. This man has absolutely no line he will not cross. He's going to the top right now. DDT! Holy shit, I'm sure that hurt his ass. That landing was not soft, but damn, talk about getting your bell rung. DRH is seeing stars right now. And Max Cutter, no qualms, taking advantage, but DRH. Hurricane Rana. Certainly not out of the fight yet as Cutter gets back into the ring. Cutter gonna flip him off. DRH not about to let that go unanswered as he drags Cutter into the corner. Big right hand, and again, DRH showing that he can throw hands. Another slobber knocker, man, has Cutter down in the corner, nowhere to go. As DRH pushes his knee brace right into Cutter's throat. And DRH Hang on just a second. Maybe looking to make quick work of Max Cutter here tonight. Lays him out. The referee is busy though, fixing that top turnbuckle that David Pope was playing with earlier, and that may have just cost DRH this matchup. DRH though, staying on track, keeping his eye on the prize. Cutter is hurt. Not allowing him to get very far. Kicks to the midsection by Cutter. As David Pope intently watches from ringside, Cutter going to put DRH up against the ropes. Stop to the sternum. But also know Max Cutter to be a very... Oh, he just busted DRH open off that fist drop. And he, oh my God, DRH has been bloodied in a matter of seconds. Big kick right upside the head, I was about to say. Max Cutter, we know to be a very dangerous submission specialist as well. And the blood oozing from that gash across DRH's forehead has become a prime target now for the violent one. Stomp to the shoulder, DRH doing his best to just ignore David Pope. Focused on Max Cutter here, focus on making it to Climb to Fame, making it to the interim Intercontinental Championship match. Oh, but Cutter back in the triangle choke, has DRH caught, and all the damage to the head, blood pouring down the face of DRH. Escapes somehow, some way. The veteran able to endure. Knee drop to the jaw of Max Cutter. And a snap elbow drop right across the chest. Oh no! Forearm right to the back of the head. And despite the current shape he's in, DRH, oh my God, throwing caution to the wind. Look at him. Shaking it off, saying it ain't nothing but a thing. Another Hurricane Rana. Perhaps he looks to bloody up Max Cutter. A little tit for tat. This referee's not playing around. She's already up to a count of 6 here. As DRH continues to mock Max Cutter. I think that might be the last thing you want to do. As if Max Cutter isn't already violent enough. Oh my God! The Cutter on the outside. But DRH able to reverse the Irish whip. Sends Cutter back into the ring. Cutter's waiting for him, lying in wait. Stabbing blows to the midsection, finishes with a straight right hook across the jaw. Now Irish whip into the corner. Max Cutter with a forearm smash. What is this he's looking for? A stomp! Did you see DRH's neck crumble? 1, 2! An unbelievable kick out. Oh my, look at the blood. Cutter's not having it. Right to the top rope he goes. DRH is losing. Oh my God! He is gushing! He is gushing! How is this man still conscious? Look at the blood! Kick to the gut. Max Cutter. Back and forth. But Cutter trying to take the advantage. Middle of the ring. These two are just sway. Oh God! Just gouged the cut. DRH! No, not again! Good Lord! 1, 2! There ain't no way. There ain't no way. Look at Max Cutter. The frustration. Elbow to the heart. To the very heart. He's got the pin, but the ref is distracted fixing the turnbuckle. David Pope and his dirty tactics actually not. Oh my God, we gotta stop this match. We gotta stop this match. Are you kidding me? Max Cutter. This man is sick. This is a sick, twisted individual. Jesus Christ. Stop this ref. Forget about the goddamn turnbuckle for a minute. Stop this match. Max Cutter. That freaking animal. He's going to kill DRH. He's going to murder him in that ring. Oh my God. This is hard to watch. Oh, the DDT! From off the top. This guy isn't human. This guy is not human. How is DRH standing? How is he conscious? 21! 21! This is unlike anything I've ever seen. DRH is I don't even have the words. I don't even have the words. Look at the mat. Look at the canvas. But DRH to the top rope. Just throwing himself at Max Cutter. Oh, now Cutter's been busted open. This has become quite literally wait, ref! Ref! How did she not see that? A blatant low blow. I think that might just about be the least of DRH's problems right now, though. Relies on the foot DDT to attempt to find some sort of way to stay in this match. A bloodbath is what we are witnessing here on Shockwave. All in the name of advancing to the interim Intercontinental Championship match at Climb to Fame. That's what these two are killing each other for. DRH, a stomp! Ace first onto the floor and not done. DRH creeping up from behind. Max Cutter back into the ring, sliding into a pool of blood. A roar from DRH, allowing the fans here in attendance to know that he's still alive somehow. And he goes for it again. Spikes! Max Cutter into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Are you kidding me? Holy shit! The fact that this man can stand it is insane enough. How did DRH just pull that off? We need to get an ambulance out here. Forget about the medical crew. Somebody back up an ambulance to the ring. Get this man to a local medical facility. Well, as you can see, guys, Beatrice Lotus and Riley Van Wilson are in the ring, ready to go for this non-title matchup. But look who's here to join us at ringside to watch this matchup. The history maker herself, Amber Reed, gonna pop a squat, a front row seat for Beatrice Lotus versus Riley Van Wilson. Here tonight on Shockwave, we needed a couple of minutes to clean up the ringside area, get ourselves a new canvas after the bloodbath we just witnessed between Max Cutter and DRH, and hopefully we get an update on both men later on tonight, because, I mean, there's no way in hell either of them are in exactly good condition after what we just saw. Beatrice Lotus going right after the Women's World Champion, knowing what a huge opportunity this is. Spoke about it earlier tonight. Beatrice Lotus taking us on a trip down memory lane. Her first ever singles match here in CMV was against Riley Van Wilson, and she lost, tapped out to RVW's dreaded cross armbar. But Lotus says all these years later, she's going to make up for that. She's going to pick up her biggest win yet and show everyone that she is not to be taken lightly this season. And she is no longer a rookie. No longer one to be looked past. But for RVW, she's going to be able to fully focus here with Amber Reed lurking at ringside, guys. We saw what happened last week on Shockwave. It was supposed to be Amber Reed finally getting her one-on-one shot at the Women's World Championship. But after all the history between Reed and RVW, Riley Van Wilson couldn't help herself, ambushed Amber before the match began, and the ref, tried as he might to separate the two. RVW let her anger get the better of her. The ref ended up throwing the match out. And we saw the two continue to beat the hell out of each other until finally Reed got the better of Riley Van Wilson as Shockwave went off the air. And Amber Reed obviously went on a bit of a tirade on social media on X. Was certainly not happy, saying RVW managed to keep the Women's World Championship another day. But Reed saying eventually she will get her one-on-one and will win back the championship she never lost. But Riley Van Wilson explaining her actions, saying, look, Amber Reed, you want this championship because of your ego. You don't care about the women's division. You'll probably go back and start fighting the men as soon as you win this championship. RVW says she did what she did to protect the women's division. After working 4 long years to finally become Women's World Champion again, RVW saying, I'm not going to allow Amber Reed to taint this division like she once did, to treat it like trash, treat it like a sideshow. The women's division just means too much to Riley Van Wilson. With the threat of Amber Reed at ringside here, though, so far, Wilson doing a good job of staying focused on the definitely serious threat that is Beatrice Lotus. Kicked off her season with a win last week here on Shockwave. Big right hook. Oh, trading blows are these two. Looks like Riley Van Wilson will get the upper hand. Taking control. Oh, Amber Reed! Apparently Amber Reed is not just here to watch tonight. The history maker has just hit the ring and took out RVW. The referee's calling for the bell. This match has been thrown out. A disqualification win for RVW, and Lotus is going to stay out of this. Lotus is not about to get between these two, as she knows Amber Reed sees red. And just like last week, picking up where she left off, Amber Reed delivering vicious knees to the side of RVW's head. Amber Reed says she's not going to stop until she becomes Women's World Champion again, but RVW is fighting back. Despite being caught off guard there. It's just like we saw last week, man. Even Beatrice Lotus knew, I am not getting between these two. I don't think there's the same person who would step between Amber Reed and RVW. These two are looking to rip each other apart. RVW knocking Reed down to the outside. This is not a sanctioned match. Another brawl between these two. And I say again, who's willing to stop them? The ref just powerless to do anything here. Amber Reed dragging RBW over to the ropes. Oh, drops her! Chest first across the top rope and then nails it with a hangman's neckbreaker into the full mount. And Reed again, guys, lays out the Women's World Champion, standing tall over the Polish Warrior. Amber Reed will not quit, will not stop hunting Riley Van Wilson until she has in possession that which she never lost, the Women's World Championship. Pardon the interruption. Back to the show now. And our co-main event of the evening here on Shockwave number 74. Of course, still to come in our main event. The World Tag Team titles will be up for grabs as Kill Your Heroes, Josh Wolf and Peligro, challenge the Allied Powers. But first, we just saw Not so long ago, DRH earned the final spot in the interim Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way at Climb to Fame. And two of the men he'll be sharing the ring with about to go one-on-one as representing the higher authority, Rafael Hernandez, getting set to take on the new Zero-G champion, Justice Stone. Yes, the man who survived the gauntlet on the inaugural edition of the Underground. Survived, might be stretching it a bit. He did have the golden ticket, if you will. The saving grace of coming out last and putting away Andre Rogers to indeed become Zero-G champion. And now he looks towards Climb to Fame, where he very well may leave a double champion. But now we know the four men who will compete in that fatal 4-way. David Pope, Justice Stone, Rafael Hernandez, and DRH. One of those men will be crowned interim Intercontinental Champion, as of course the Intercontinental Champion Anthony Martin unable to join us here at the start of this new season. When exactly he'll be back, unknown. Hopefully as soon as possible, but in the meantime, we need ourselves a champion who's here to defend the championship, and we could be looking at the man himself. A lot of people have definitely been talking, have been speaking on Justice's name, not putting respect on the man's name this past week. And look, did he come out last? Yeah, but you know what? Someone had to. Someone had to come out 10th. Why couldn't it be Justice Stone? He got the luck of the draw. And my man took full advantage of it to become Zero-G champion. And now he's looking to kick off his reign and pick up some momentum en route to Climb to Fame. No easy task it's going to be, though, standing across the ring from Rafael Hernandez here. Referee rings the bell, non-title matchup, but even though the focus is on Climb to Fame and the Fatal 4-Way, Rafael Hernandez knowing in the back of his mind, hey, a win here against the champion surely would put him at the front of the line when it pertains to a future challenger for that Zero-G championship. Maybe things don't go his way at Climbing to Fame. Maybe he doesn't leave interim Intercontinental Champion. But if he defeats Justice Stone here tonight, another championship opportunity may very well be waiting for him. Justice Stone with a little bit of a size advantage here against Rafael Hernandez, who was also a part of that gauntlet match on Underground. Rafael Hernandez actually eliminated 3 other men in that gauntlet match, the most eliminations. Further proving why he is such a dangerous threat in that ring, why Pat LaFave recruited him to be a part of the higher authority. I have no doubt that there is championship gold and a lot of it in the future of Rafael Hernandez here in CMV. The question is, how long is it going to take him to earn his first taste of championship gold? Very well, it may be a Climb to Fame. He's trying to drag Justice over to the ropes, but a couple of elbows going to allow the Ice Cream Man to escape full mount. Now, the last thing Justice Stone wants to do is allow Rafael Hernandez to ground him, start picking him apart, trap him in one of those submissions. Justice Stone, though, quite wily indeed, and definitely not afraid to break the rules. Definitely not afraid to... Oh, look at this, a submission of his own, trying to perhaps beat Rafael at his own game here. A Dragon Sleeper applied, but able to escape this Hernandez in mixed martial arts background. A valid attempt by Justice Stone, but I think he might want to stick to what brought him to the dance, not try to best Rafael Hernandez, who's definitely got a big advantage when it comes to good old-fashioned wrestling to the graps.
There you can see Raphael starting to go to work on the left knee of Justice. Follows it up with some punches from the full mount. Hook to the jaw. Gonna spin him around. There's a sleeper. Takes him down. Body scissors applied. Justice Stone could already be in serious trouble here. Looks like he's able to shake Raphael, though. A couple of well-placed elbows to the jaw. And both men back to their feet. There's one lady who is having herself a good old time in the front row, screaming her lungs out. Damn. Enzu lariat by the Zero-G champion. Shows off his power with a deadlift power bomb. Not going to stop there. He finds himself in the driver's seat. Forearm smash right upside the head. All Justice Stone. And fixing to keep it that way. Talk about a soup bowl. My boy just threw out a slobber knocker right there as he goes up to the top rope. Drop kick. Not afraid to take to the air either. The total package really is Justice Stone. Look, he's a good-looking fella. All right, he's got the abilities in the ring. Not afraid to get his hands dirty. This is a man who's willing to win by any means necessary. You know who's got to be watching this matchup? Not only obviously, well, probably not DRH, because he's just about half dead, probably laid up in a at the local medical facility, right? Making sure that he's still alive. But I'm sure that David Pope is watching this matchup, and most definitely Anthony Martin is watching this matchup, as he will surely be watching the Fatal 4-Way at Climb to Fame. Because once Anthony Martin does come back, well, the interim Intercontinental Champion going to find themselves faced with the actual Intercontinental Champion, and then we'll have ourselves a little bit of a conundrum on our hands. Justice Stone right now, liking the way that this match is going. He has been firmly in the driver's seat the last few minutes. Top Gun up to Brett's rope. A little too far there, but hey, an A for effort. He took the risk. It didn't pay off, and that allows Hernandez to take control, immediately going after the arms of the Zero-G champion. Couple of stomps to the bicep. Just gonna watch as Justice slowly picks himself up in the corner. Gives him a taste of that top turnbuckle. Probably doesn't taste very good. A good chance that there's some blood spattered on it. Elbow to the jaw there. Quick thinking by Justice Stone. Drags him over to the ropes. What is the Top Gun cooking up here? We ain't gonna find out, as Hernandez with an Irish whip. Oh, and there's the bicycle knee into the pin just like that. Hernandez can have this match won. Oh, not even a dos. Uno only for Rafael Hernandez. But now he's going up to the top rope, and you know what comes next? The loadout! Definitely did not get all of it. Just able to clip Justice Stone. Still going to go for the pin. Still maybe has the match won. Is it enough? No, yeah, definitely not. Hit about 50% of that lowdown right there. Justice Stone able to maneuver himself out of the way, avoiding the full impact of Raphael's patented lowdown. Irish whip, Justice Stone, pop up, uppercut. My man hit the stance right there too, all style. Is Justice Stone taking him into the corner. Oh God, this is just what we need. More blood, man. Raphael has been cut open after getting his head smacked off the top turnbuckle there. Look, canvases are expensive, man. These guys gotta chill. Put on some Vaseline, for God's sake. Jeez, Justice Stone knocking Raphael off the top, down to the outside. Stone packing a punch, man. That right hand of his is lethal. But look at Raphael. Great combination. to get himself back into this matchup, finishing with a pendulum backbreaker. Irish whip though countered. Gut first into the steel steps. Kick across the chest. Raphael just saying, that tickled, bro. Saying to Justice Stone, you ain't shit. Justice, that may have gotten under his skin. God damn! You're going crazy now. Hernandez. Oh my God, you're a Nagi! Into the barricade. I heard the snap, crackling pop of Hernandez's spine. From all the way over here, Justice Stone has just flipped a switch, man. He become murderous. God, over and over again. Throwing Raphael ribs first into the steel steps and now finally back into the ring. Now from the top rope, Justice Stone. Guns up. Gonna put Hernandez down. Say good night. A one count. Justice Stone a little bit perplexed. And I don't blame him, but I don't think he's finished. Kiss the canvas. That'll do you in 1, 2. No, it won't. Not if you're Rafael Hernandez. More elbows. That left leg. Specifically left knee of Hernandez. Into the corner now. Rafael knowing full well he's got to turn things around. Hit something big. Stop to the midsection on the way out. And this is definitely where Rafael Hernandez is most dangerous, when he's allowed to take total control of his opponents like he's doing with Justice Stone here. That joint manipulation, like this bending back on the wrist. As you can see, that cut on the left side of his face. Definitely not pretty. Quickly, Hernandez has taken control from Justice Stone here. All over the boy, like a monkey on a cupcake. Now from the top is Justice, looking for a breather at ringside, but he ain't gonna find it. Forearm from the high rent district, and now spreading them legs for a stop to the gut. Puts him down. Stabbing knee strikes to the chest. Just when it looked like Justice Stone had this match in the bag, Rafael Hernandez saying, wait a minute, not so fast. Momentum at stake for both men going into the fatal four-way at Climb to Fame, where we will crown an interim intercontinental champion. Rafael stops to the back of Justice Stone, hoping that's enough to do him in, but a 2 count only. Yes, punch! I want to talk about a right hand you can write home to your mama about. Rafael Hernandez, Irish whip with Justice Stone, great counter, off the ropes, drop down. The quickness of Stone, right to the back of the head. And that Enzu lariat might set up Rafael Hernandez. Justice Stone pulls it back for an uppercut. I saw a tooth go flying up into the air. No good, but a kick to the side of the head. Hernandez grabbing the ankle of Justice Stone. Enziguri back and forth here. Numerous stops. Rafael Hernandez says, enough of that then. Spins around for his own Enzu lariat, but both men are down, and Justice Stone takes the opportunity to roll to the outside. Stomp to the face. One to the back of the head, too. see that Raphael definitely enjoys more of a slower pace. An opportunity to break his opponent down bit by bit, limb by limb. Back into the ring we go. Hernandez to the top slowly, but he makes it there. Oh, a knee! A knee right to the upper back, and straight back up to the top he goes for the lowdown, and this time he gets all of it. 1, 2, 3. And Raphael furious that Justice Stone just dared to kick out right there. Justice may have kicked out. Oh, final cut. Yes, indeed. A desperate effort there by Justice Stone, but the desperation, will it pay off? Makes him kiss the canvas. No, grabs the boot. Forearm smash. From behind Raphael. Oh my God. Knee to the face. 1, 2, 3. You have got to be kidding me. Raphael Hernandez just getting angrier and angrier here. Not able to put Justice Stone down. Forearm to the chest. And again, a barrage of lethal kicks. He's got him in the perfect position and he knows it. Hernandez telling these fans it's game over. In the danger zone. Another knee. And that's gotta do it. 1, 2. No, sir. This match still ain't over. And Justice Stone, with whatever life he has left, dragging himself into the corner, but he ain't gonna find a safe space there. Raphael keeping on him like a pit bull. This boy relentless. Off the ropes, discus forearm. Justice Stone exploding back to his feet. How in the hell he's able to do so, do not ask me, as now it's Hernandez picking himself up in the corner. Justice gonna hook him shoulder first into the steel post. On wobbly legs, but delivers a big knee. No! Rafael Hernandez gets up the boot. And now targeting that midsection into a Russian leg sweep. A desperate, desperate pin. 1, 2, but a kick out from the Top Gun Hernandez, man. What does this kid have to do? Hang on a second. The lowdown, yes, finds its mark. 1, 2, and 3. Rafael Hernandez squeaking out the dub against Justice Stone here tonight. This kid is just on another level. Pat LaFave knows how to pick him. If there's one thing you can say about Pat LaFave, he saw the potential in Rafael Hernandez from day one, and boy, he was not wrong. Will this be the man that leaves Climb to Fame as interim Intercontinental Champion? I don't have any trouble at all imagining so. I don't doubt it for a second. Well, guys, it has been a wild, bloody night here on Shockwave, and we have still got our main event to go, as the CMV World Tag Team Championship is going to be up for grabs. And as announced by Pat LaFave last week, guys, at Climb to Fame, we will see an All-Stars ladder match for a Climb to Fame contract that awards the winner a shot at the Undisputed Championship anytime, anywhere. All former world champions will compete. The 6 former world champions being Josh Wolf, Peligro, John Lipnick, Troy Colt, Leon Gata, and the Bloody Brit, Chris Andrews. But here tonight, it's about the World Tag Team titles, as Kill Your Heroes hope to bring championship gold back into their ranks. Peligro kicking off his season last week here on Shockwave with a loss at the hands of Rafael Hernandez in that interim Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way qualifier. But a hell of a chance to bounce back here ahead of Climb to Fame and alongside Josh Wolf. His season debut here, and his first matchup since losing the Anarchy Championship at the end of last season to Knights. This is actually the first time ever that we are seeing just Josh Wolf and Peligro team up to represent Kill Your Heroes. With the World Tag Team titles up for grabs, Josh Wolf, a former Unified World Tag Team Champion, as is Peligro. And Josh Wolf actually tweeted earlier this week when this match was announced that he is going to take great pleasure in taking another championship from the Bloody Brit Chris Andrews. Obviously a lot of history between these two men. Ascendance 11 it was, where they damn near killed each other. Who is ever going to forget when Josh Wolf speared Bloody Brit through the Minitron? An absolute instant classic that's not going to be forgotten anytime soon by the CMV universe. But it's been quite a while at this point since the two men have shared a ring with one another. Killian Red and the Bloody Brit Chris Andrews putting their World Tag Team titles up for grabs. The American God and the Bloody Brit. That's what it's all about here, but obviously we're looking towards Climb to Fame as well, where 3 of these 4 men will be a part of that All-Stars ladder match. Those 3 being Josh Wolf, Peligro, and Chris Andrews, of course. Josh Wolf and Peligro representing Kill Your Heroes. Killian Red and the Bloody Brit Chris Andrews, the Allied Powers, putting their gold on the line. Our main event of Shockwave, episode 74, as we see Peligro and Chris Andrews going to kick things off against one another. And these two have had some great battles one-on-one in the past as well. Hell of a Anarchy Rules match they had last season. Bloody Brit, man. Getting things started strong with that choke slam, and Peligro says, fuck that. Tags in Josh Wolf. Fair enough. Hey, I've been in the ring plenty of times with Chris Andrews, all right? I know how hard that son of a bitch hits. I do not blame Peligro for wanting no part of it right now. Right hook thrown out by Josh Wolf there. And it's like they never stop fighting each other. Running power slam from Chris Andrews. Move aside ref, tag made to Killian Red, the American God, who looks to mow down Josh Wolf. Whoa, Wolf off the ropes. Springboard clothesline. Ooh, punch to the midsection. Killian Red back up to his feet. Looks to go low, but Josh Wolf able to catch him. And obviously, Wolf and Peligro up against two much larger competitors here. Tag made to Peligro. I think the game plan here for them should be to make those frequent tags and just try to wear down Red and Britt. Try to eliminate their base. Take the big man off their feet. A lot of people like to discount my advice, but look, I lasted longer than anyone else in the 2021 CMV Royal Rumble match, okay? A little bit of a fun fact there for you, just in case you didn't know. So I feel like my advice should be taken seriously. Tag at Bloody Brady, he comes in looking to pop off Peligro's head with that clothesline. Sheesh! Now an Irish whip, we're going to set him down to the outside. The defending Allied Powers with the champion's advantage. They retain it. This match ends by count out or disqualification. Either way, Kill Your Hero's got to do it by pin or submission in the ring. Oh, and breaking a drop Wolf back first on the apron, which we all know the hardest part of the ring. And Killian Red just so big here, I can't even see what's happening. And Red gotta get his big ass out of the way here. Goddamn. Peligro gonna do ring around the rosy, stomping on every single part of the Bloody Brit's body, including his head. Off the top, moonsault, but Britt able to get out of the way. Immediately makes his way over to the corner, tag to Killian Red. He goes for his own clothesline. Peligro goes high for a super kick, neither man connecting. As we see Red now. Power slam into the pin to retain the World Tag Team titles. Only a 1 count. And vintage Killian Red. What else but a power bomb? Let's go. USA! USA! The American God taking control, and things not looking so good for Kill Your Heroes right now. Peligro does not want to be dragged into the corner. Able to escape with those elbows to the ribs. Irish whip and countered by Red. Drop down. Big spine buster. And a cross slam. Josh Wolf looking a little bit worried there. Tag made to Chris Andrews. Peligro not backing down. Pouncing on Chris Andrews and using those titty fangs. Those saber-toothed tiger teeth. Trying to shred the flesh of the Bloody Brit. And now having a little bit of a snack. Biting out a chunk of the Bloody Brit's fingers. Tag to Wolf, who gets turned inside out. A clothesline and a half, that was. A couple of kicks to the lower back to follow up. Why not a stop for the bicep too? Both these men, I'm sure, inflicted with wounds that'll last for life, not just physically, mentally as well, after what they put each other through at Ascendance 11. It was a long, long time ago, but as you can see, neither has forgotten as the tag is made to Peligro. Super kick! Oh, a little step-up senton across the back. Tag made to Killian Red. Peligro waiting for him, but didn't see that kick to the midsection coming. Drop on the top rope is the fatal feline. Chris Andrews got to get out of the ring. He might be disqualified. Wrong time to flex the muscles. Killian pays for it with that springboard super kick tag to Josh Wolf. Little boot to the chest. Backflipping off of Killian Red. Impressive. Not going to win you the match, though. And Killian Red certainly not going to appreciate it. Going for a powerbomb. Josh Wolf counters out of it with some punches. Damn. Ooh, an elbow drop. Kick to the middle. Killian's back. Stop to the 18-inch python into the pin to capture the World Tag Team titles. Broken up before even a 1 count, though, by Chris Andrews. This is not where Killian Red wants to be. Trapped in the corner of Kill Your Heroes. The tag is made to Peligro. Drop toe hold. Double boot stop. Wolf goes off the ropes for a knee to the side of the head. Great teamwork by the challengers. Peligro extends the arm of Killian Red. Holding in on the hand. A lot of small bones, man. If you just feel your hand right now, feel around your fingers. So many tiny little bones that are fragile, man. Doesn't take very much pressure to break them. Tag to Peligro as Killian Red desperately tries to crawl over. Tag to Chris Andrews. Snapmare. Oh, a Dragon Sleeper. The Dragon Sleeper's locked in. Peligro caught, but look at those knees, man. That's where it pays off to be agile like that. Counter of the Irish Whip. Leapfrog. Super kick! Chris Andrews just forgot what day it is. Tag to Josh Wolf. Britt goes low. Josh Wolf knows him too well. Tanahashi clothesline rolls through for a drop kick to the side of the head. And a shooting star press. Not too often you see something like that from Josh Wolf. Ah, headbutt. You know when someone's willing to use their own head as a weapon. Crazy some bitch. Oh, Killian Red! Never, man, ceases to amaze me when he does that. That rolling sunset flip powerbomb. Someone that big. Oh, a cheap shot in the back of the head. Killian Red. Ain't about to let that go unanswered. Dropping Peligro down onto the apron. Josh Wolf. Kick to the gut. DDT busting the American God open. And another standing shooting star press. Why not a third? Gets up the knees. That's why Killian Red. Seen it coming. The midsection once more. Using Killian Red as a base to flip off of. Oh, elbow drop off the body block. Josh Wolf never going to be the biggest guy in the locker room, but that ain't going to stop him from hurling himself at someone much bigger like Killian Red. Josh Wolf knows. Kill Your Heroes, they got to get it done by pin or submission in the ring here to lead with the World Tag Team titles. We're at a count of 12 right now. Wolf not able to help himself. Takes a shot at Chris Andrews. DDT off the apron. But remember, Killian Red, the legal man for the Allied Powers. Back into the ring. Spins Wolf around. And it's time for that ring shaking, earth shattering. No! Wolf counters out of it. Wolf gonna try to take Killian Red for a walk. Killian with some elbows to the gut. Walking him over to the corner. Taking out the garbage. Like it ain't no damn but a chicken wang. And a wise move by Red right there to make the tag to Chris Andrews. There's that clothesline again, rearing its ugly head. Down for the pin, but broken up by Peligro. Chaos now breaking out here in our main event. World Tag Team titles on the line. I'm actually forgetting who's legal here. I believe it's Josh Wolf and Chris Andrews. But right now, the bloody breakdown. Damn, man, so many hits you can take like that before your back is absolutely shattered. Josh Wolf trying to get Britt back into the ring, stepping over the unconscious body of Peligro. That pop-up German suplex, vintage as it gets from the bloody Britt Chris Andrews. Wolf knows he's in trouble. He's trying to make his way over to Peligro to get the tag, but stopped by Britt. Trying to lock the arms. Josh Wolf shakes him loose. Arm wrench. Halted by Britt with a forearm. Off the ropes. Pop-up. Superman forearm smash. Tag to the American God. Grab somebody ankle. A certified yeet, I believe that is. Oh, Killian! I'm not too sure why the hell he was going to ringside. But he found out real quick why that was not a good idea. Josh Wolf. Lethal combination to Killian Red back into the ring to make the tag to Peligro, who himself goes off the top rope. Big time risk, but pays off. Dividends there. It is all kill your heroes right now. Killian Red is not able to keep up with the speed of both Peligro and Josh Wolf. Power bomb! Down onto the floor, up to a count of 6. Giving Peligro a taste of the steel steps. Now at the count of 8, gonna drag him back into the ring. Bloody Britt might tell you count out is a legit way to win, but Killian Red, he's a very prideful individual. He wants this match won by pinfall or submission or not at all. Another power bomb. Peligro feeling some type of way. He wants the tag. Killian Red not going to allow it though. Back elbow and again. Tag to Chris Andrews. Peligro looking up at the lights right now. Seeing stars, I do believe. How quickly things change. The World Tag Team Champions in full control and looking to retain the gold now. Only a 2 count. Tags Killian Red right back in. Gotta love the frequent tags. Great teamwork by the American God and the bloody Brit. But all Peligro needs is an opportunity. And look at the kitty claws. The kitty claws! Digging into the throat of Killian Red. And gives Peligro the opening he needs. Shoots over to the corner, tag to Josh Wolf. Body blocking elbow combo. Wolf gonna hoist him up. Josh Wolf. Oh my God! What the hell was that? Like a fisherman's DDT. But more lethal than I've ever seen before. Spiked Killian Red. Thanks to Bloody Brit. This match might be over right now. Great escape by Josh Wolf. Oh, Peligro's accidentally hit Wolf there. Luckily hit Killian Red too. Well, 2 for the price of 1. And now the tag of Peligro. See it make up for that. Off the top rope, moonsault. Red able to escape. Move out of harm's way. He knows he's got to get the tag to Chris Andrews right now. Dragging Peligro all the way into the corner, and there is said tag. From Brett's rope, a double axe handle to the middle of Peligro's back. Super kick, but Chris Andrews goes low to avoid it. Off the ropes, the spinning power slam. Vintage Britt into the pin to retain the World Tag Team titles. No. 2.999. Even Wolf got a little bit worried there. And Bloody Britt doing what he does best. Flipping the bird, talking some smack, kicking some ass here on Shockwave at our main event. Josh Wolf dropped on the apron as Britt now going to take Peligro all the way to Suplex City. Peligro able to counter that Irish whip though. Big time knee in the arm. Super kick and one in the back of the head too. The thing about Peligro, he can hit that super kick from well and truly anywhere. Any angle. From off the ropes, from the top rope we've seen him hit a super kick. From the front, from the back, from the side. Right now, a skull-cracking DDT delivered to Killian Red. Bloody Britt knocking Wolf off the apron. Everybody down, but Peligro and Chris Andrews here. Goes Lotus, Chris Andrews throws out that clothesline. Peligro went for a super kick. Neither man connecting with their attempted offense here. A desperate pin by Chris Andrews. And almost gets the job done, but almost is not good enough. Peligro able to water the way, using his speed to avoid the power of Chris Andrews. But speaking of the power of Chris Andrews, the deadlift, vertical suplex, and look at the strength it takes that, especially so late in this championship match, to keep Peligro up like that, but only gets a 1 count. Midsection by Peligro, the super kick, desperation, and just falls into the cover. 1, 2. Chris Andrews. Listen to these fans. What a matchup here in our main event for the World Tag Team titles. Tag is made to Josh Wolf. Chris Andrews has been busted open too at this point. Well and truly the Bloody Britt here tonight. Wolf on the ropes again, clothesline. There can't be very much left for either team at this point. Peligro brought right back in. It is really a good idea so late in the matchup to utilize those frequent tags. Trying to keep yourselves as fresh as possible. Super kick into the straitjacket German. Chris Andrews is in a bad way here. Peligro dragging him into the corner. Tag made to Josh Wolf. Kill your heroes. Oh, a knee to the side of the head. But he's not done. Peligro now throwing him. What the hell? Oh my God. I've never seen anything like that before. What the hell was that? The Tarantula super kick. That was incredible. Oh my God. Chris Andrews, man, he's in another dimension right now. He's on another planet. Kill Your Heroes are just doing work right now. Britt needs that tag, man. He needs that tag. The fish needs water. Or else Allied Powers are not going to be leaving here tonight. Still the World Tag Team Champions. And there's the tag. In comes Killian Red. Super kick is waiting for him. And the choke, the kitty claws. Tag made to Wolf as Killian Red rolls to the outside. See you later, Chris Andrews. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. tries for the spinning back fist, didn't connect. Killian Red gonna make him pay with the power bomb. Wolf able to escape and land on his own 2 feet. Back into the ring. Killian Red avoids the corkscrew senton attempt. Oh, Wolf too focused on Chris Andrews, man. That bad blood just undying. That might cost him here. Smack face first off the apron. Wolf going able to hurl the big man into the steps. And now some disrespectful. Oh, look at this. Come on. Do you really want to piss off Killian Red? Well, I think that's exactly what Josh Wolf wants. Trying to get under the skin of the American guy. Trying to throw him off his game. Wolf goes for Chris Andrews again. Killian Red taking his time here. In no rush, it would appear, to get back into the ring. Wolf delivers a DDT. As Red now throws him into the steel steps. Goes for Pellegro. Now doesn't want him to feel left out. Josh Wolf. Snap! DDT. And were this a Falls Count Anywhere match, it might be over right there. But Josh Wolf has got to get him back into the ring, trying to do so. Killian Red says, not so fast. And we are now in danger, guys, of this main event matchup potentially going to a time limit draw. Only 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the show. It's do or die time for Josh Wolf and Pellegro. The Allied Powers retain if this ends in a time limit draw. All out chaos here. Wolf! I don't know what he thought he was doing there. Referee doing all she can to maintain some semblance of order to get these guys back into the ring. But they are just beating the hell out of each other. Wolf scrambling to get to his feet as Killian Red. Oh, saving Pellegro. Josh Wolf just rested himself. And look at Killian Red said, I could do this all night long. Pellegro, just as he got back up onto the apron, knocked down the outside, but Josh Wolf coming in from the other side of the ring. There's the Tanahashi clothesline, the drop kick, the pin. Can he do it with only a minute and 30 seconds left on the clock? No! And might that have been the last chance for Wolf and Pellegro to leave here tonight with the World Tag Team titles? Josh Wolf. Britt tries to run interference, not quick enough. Springboard clothesline by Wolf. Now stalking Killian Red. Might be looking for that Fisherman's DDT again. You, brother. Big double axe handle. Can he make the tag to Pellegro? Killian Red stands in his way. The American God dragging him into the corner. Tag to the bloody Brit. The assisted double axe handle again. Stomp to the bicep. Will it be a definitive victory for the Allied Powers? Tags Killian Red back in. What the hell is this? Oh my God! What the hell was that? Knee to the side of the head into a spinning flapjack. Wolf kicks out. And with only 5 seconds left on the clock, Killian Red goes for the powerbomb symphony, but time runs out. And this is officially a time limit draw, which means the Allied Powers retain their World Tag Team titles. What a match! And a shame that it has to come to an end that way, but neither team was willing to go down. And I do say things far from over here. We need ourselves a rematch, that's for damn sure. But until then, my friends, thank you for joining me as always. And I will see you when I see you. Someone might have to scrape Josh Wolf off the canvas there.